Hey everybody, and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And here we are again, and it's been a bit of a crazy busy week for me. So this is actually the first time I've really had an opportunity to sit down and do any recording. And it's New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. You should have seen an episode earlier, last episode. So I'm recording this now, ready for release on Saturday. And as a result of me being busy lately, I haven't really done too much since the last video. I did do a little bit just before I started recording here on the barn. Not too much though. I'll show you what I did. And I know that this is now the third episode that we have been working here on this, so I don't really want to spend any more than this video on it. So today should hopefully be the last episode on the barn. So, as you can see, I've added some logs across the ceiling just to kind of pretty it up. I did go with this style of fencing, kind of a bit more narrow, but it's not too bad. And the ladder doesn't interfere anymore, which is pretty cool, I have to say. So, that's about all I've done. I also kind of finished the cobblestone off in parts. So really not all that much, but it was enough to where I thought it was worth covering. So, I'm gonna first and foremost change these, and I actually have some doors in my house that I commandeered over here so that I can put some doors up, although I don't want to do it yet actually because I want to get the animals in first. The idea is that we can have some doors on this for two functions. One, to kind of seal the barn off a little bit. That should be good enough light level there. If it's not, I'll put another one in. But also to add more doors to the village. So that's why we have it like that. So I went ahead and grabbed my wheat and my carrots so that we could try and pull in some farm animals, as that's one of the next things to do. And while I do that, I want to talk about some other stuff that I have been looking at to do with Minecraft here recently. So part of my reasoning as to why I've been busy lately is I've actually been doing some stuff on servers and seeing what's around in the new update, and there's a couple of things I actually want to try that I didn't know existed, and one of them is actually going to be really useful for the village here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in today's episode or not, because I don't know if I have the supplies for it, but are you coming, sheep? But basically, there is a night sensor now. Apparently, you invert a daylight sensor, which is awesome. That saves all that redstone stuff. Are you following the wheat or not? Gosh. Are you caught on that fence or something? What's going on here? I'm gonna have to push you in, huh? Is that how it's gonna be? So I've got this one, but not this one. Yeah, you're interested now. So sheep shall be in here. Oh gosh, come now. I think I should be able to do this without taking the wheat out of my hands, so that they'll be able to come through. Nope. What about this? There we go. And we get stuck at the first hurdle. Oh, this is going to be fun. I can already tell. Bam. Sheep in. Excellent. So, I'm going to put my door back now. My door frame. So we have some sheep in there, and I guess we'll breed them up. So we also need to locate pigs and cows. I'm gonna sleep. Now, I don't think I've seen any pigs. We went looking before, didn't we, for the achievement. I could never find any. So I'm not too worried about that for now. If I could find some cows, that would be useful. Because obviously they drop leather, and I want leather for books, item frames, that kind of thing. There's a lot of sheep around. This worries me because they're gonna kind of get attracted to the wheat. Rabbits are going to go somewhere else in a hutch, as I've already discussed. Horses are going to go in a stable, and chickens are going elsewhere because I'm going to build one of those automatic chicken farms for a food supply. So, cows might be a little difficult to come by. Ah, here's some cows. Speak of the devils. So, what's the best way of getting these guys back? I guess... Oh, this is a steep mountain, isn't it? It's kind of... I just hope they don't die. They're not like rabbits, where they take lots and lots of fall damage sort of unnecessarily. But I am going to be careful. We're probably going to get that sheep. He fell down. You're probably going to fall down. There we go. Can we avoid the sheep? No, we can't. That's okay, we'll just kill that one. They drop mutton now, so it's worthwhile to do that instead of trying to move him into a different pen. So now we've got another one. I seem to recall this issue occurring before at some point. Not sure if it was in my Let's Play though. So yeah, I would like to try and mess around with a couple of those new features if I can that have been added in this update. Might be kind of cool. I also want to do some caving too, try and locate a spawner, see if we can make an experience trap, because I want to try and get back on the enchanting game. Not really been doing too much enchanting since we moved out here to the new village, so I'd like to do a bit of that. So yeah, I mean, as far as the night sensor thing goes, oh, this is going to be a real pain, isn't it? We've got the sheep. You know what? Stay there, guys. I've got a plan. Oh, is this going to be an issue again? Yeah, it is. How about that? I really didn't want to have this problem again. Yeah, they're going to get stuck right by that, aren't they? Come on in, guys. Now I just need to seal up this. There we go. Alright. So now we have the cows that we can deal with. I'm also being careful I don't let any villagers out. That's the other worry. I don't think they would go out, but you never know. In you go, guys. So yeah, we'll probably look for pigs another time. These guys seem to be walking single file. In we go. Oh, does the ladder block you? It's kind of weird that they do that. Here we go. Make some baby cows. Oh, I finally got repopulation. I thought I already got that. How are we doing on the achievements front? Still need to do when pigs fly. And is that it? Yeah, when pigs fly. Oh, on a rail too. But I'm not worried about that one. Then this stuff is... we're not sure about, as I discussed in the other episode. So, I don't really want to go looking for pigs right now, so I'll probably do that off camera another time, because I'm going to have to go pretty far for them. So I'll put these doors up and then we'll probably call it a day for the barn. So we've got a nice family of sheep going now, and a small family of cows that I'm going to keep breeding up and harvesting to get our food supply back on track. We've been running kind of low lately, so it's kind of nice to have that. We will need to come back and do some decoration around the barn, but as I say, we've been working on it so much so in the past few episodes, I kind of want to do something else. I think these are involved in the armor stand. I have wood on me, so let's head downstairs, see if we can make an armor stand. I'll also look and see if I've got supplies for a daylight sensor too. The thing I'm worried about with that is I probably don't have any quartz lying around. Now, do I? No, I don't have any quartz. I could go to the nether and look for some and it probably wouldn't be too hard. But let's do the armor stand first. So, I don't totally know. I would assume, because it looks like it has a stone slab on it, that it goes a little bit like this. Ah, there we go. Armor stand. Okay, so where should we put this armor stand down? Well, I kind of need a place for it right now. So, I guess right here is fine. That's interesting. So, this armor stand. I have some armor here, so why don't we try that? I don't have any chest plates or anything. Let's try giving it the leather cap. I would assume that you right click on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Can I give it a sword? Can't give it a sword. Or a bow. What about a chest plate? I would assume you can just right click with them. Oh yeah, look at that. And how do you... Okay, you can break it down to get your stuff back. Do you have to break it down? Or can you like right click? Ah, okay, you right click on the item. Let's try that with the boots here, see if that's correct. Ah, okay, so you right click again. Whoops. With on the specific item that you want to get back. It's kind of a shame that you can't like give it a sword though. That would look pretty cool. Still, it's pretty interesting. Let's just see what a fully decked out one would look like. So let's get these on the hotbar. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's put this armor actually back on. I'm gonna need it. So now banners. Aren't banners wool? I would assume that they are wool made. I have string. I'd have to go back up for that. So maybe we won't do the banner right now while the sheep are growing up. Yeah. Where did I have this in here? And I will put the helmet back. And I can put my wheat and carrots in here. And the extra egg. So why don't we check out the nether situation now and see if I can get some quartz for a daylight sensor. See if we can figure that one out. It shouldn't be too tricky to find. Hello. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you. Nether quartz. Ah, here we go. Here's some. Let's just mine this up. Okay, so got some nether quartz. I'm gonna cut that out. I apologize, I sneezed there. Alright, so now we can get back here, and what is it you need? It's wood slabs and glass, right? Do I have any glass? Glass bottles. None in here. You know what? I bet they're upstairs. So if they are upstairs, I'm going to take my shears. Except I don't have any shears. Maybe they are somewhere else. Possibly up here on the surface. Nice clear night it seems. No rain. Zombies though. Here's some glass. And my shears. Excellent. So I believe if the recipe hasn't changed, of course there's monsters nearby, I'll try sleeping in my other bed. I believe I can craft a daylight sensor now, right? I don't really need to see how it works, I just want to see what it looks like, and because I know how you power daylight sensors and whatnot, so this was the recipe before. It's not changed, that's good. So I guess we'll just throw this down anywhere. Okay. I don't have any redstone. Let me see here. Oops. Let me out. And you can see the redstone power level changes. Obviously this is still going to be partially powered because the sun is still rising. Probably goes off around midday, I would have thought. This saves a heck of a lot of hassle and is actually quite clean if you were to put a lamp on top. Well, underneath actually. If you put a lamp underneath this, it would look really clean and polished, and it would actually have some function to it instead of just having torches underground. So we may well use those for the lighting situation in the village here long term. I think that would be quite good. So, banners then. Let's try making a banner. And I bet dyes are involved. Oh, my sheep grew up. That's kind of quick. Did the cow grow up too? Probably not. No. Interesting. So, for the banner here. Okay, that's how you make a banner then. White banner. And then do you like add stuff to it? Can you add like a mushroom? No. I have no idea how these things work. I guess we should see if we can place it down. And I was also told it's meant to flutter in the breeze. Doesn't look like it's doing that though. And you mine the bottom half of it. I bet the tool is an axe. Yeah. Huh. That's kind of weird looking. They're like half of one. What about if I put it up here? Yeah, it doesn't flutter. That's kind of a shame. So that's just kind of like a basic white designed banner. Now, I would assume the base color is probably based on colored wool. What do I have here that I could really turn into a dye? Let's just use one of these. That'll give me pink dye. Can I combine this with a banner somehow? Or do you like place the banner down and then put the dye on it? Oh. Pink Chief Dexter Canton. Pink base Dexter Canton. Sinister. What's this one? Base Sinister. It seems rather confusing. I'm gonna go for it and see what it does. And I guess we'll just put it down. I don't know how you'd use this, to be honest. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Because I've seen people use these in really creative ways. Oh, look, we finally got an iron golem. Excellent. That's great. I was really hoping for one of those. We must have achieved the number of doors required. The only problem is here, dude, that you're kind of in a confined space. I want to let you out. If we could get another one, that'd be even better. These guys do an incredible job defending against the zombie sieges that are in the game now. So, having an iron golem's definitely going to help out. Excellent, so I was not expecting that. So this banner, I've seen people use them in really creative ways and create very interesting designs. I'm still very new to this, so I don't know how exactly you would necessarily use these. I'll probably have to do some digging to find out on the wiki or whatever, and see if I can find how exactly this is all done. Yeah, there's lots of possibilities though. Like I could put something there and or there maybe. I could put above it to make a dot, or to the right hand side it will do a dot. I assume that just displays the top layer of whatever it is rather than mixing the colours. See if I do that, well, we get that. I'm not totally sure I understand this yet, but we'll get there. I'm sure it has a pretty cool practical application, no doubt. So, that pretty much concludes the banners then for now, I guess. So what do I think we should do is probably call the episode here. I think we have enough now, a bit of a shorter one. But I don't really want to necessarily get into another big topic. Or all now, right now, because I wouldn't have time to kind of conclude the episode necessarily. So what I would like to do off camera is probably find some pigs, put those in the barn, keep an eye out on this iron golem here, see if he does a good job, and probably next episode what we'll do is we'll take a break from the village stuff and actually do some work underground again, because it's been a while since we've done that, and I would like to locate a spawner, as I say, start getting some enchantments rolling. I think it would help out a little bit with this, to have some enchanted equipment. Would help things kind of go a little faster, and I think it would be pretty awesome. So that's probably what we'll do for next time. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. As I say, a bit of a shorter one, and I apologise for that, but I think we've got a lot done, even though it was only in a short space of time. The barn is pretty much done now, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, until next time, guys, see you later, and have a good day.